All right, guys, so we're going to be making a loaded envelope to go in our family RAK event journal. And so I have a book. I want to do it out of book pages. This one is out of music sheet, but I have book pages, and not just book pages, but book pages I have been cleaning off my brayer on because I did a boatload of jelly printing. And so I think I'm going to use these to make my envelope. And we're going to make it real easy and simple. We're just going to do these kinds of envelopes that fold up. I mean, no fanciness whatsoever. Let me go ahead and sit down and let's pick a few pages out. I actually really like this one. It's really nice and even. So this was Melody's idea. I saw she was doing it, and I think it's perfect for all these pages. Even if I don't use these pages in other things, because some of them aren't the most beautiful pages on earth. Even if I don't use these pages on anything else, these pages are perfect for collage. So think about breaking up these pieces of paper and gluing them down in different projects. I mean, that would be really nice too. So let's do this one too. So I have a blue, a green, and a blue and tan, and this one's like reddish and gold together. Let's see if there's one more that I really like. Oh yeah, this is nice, this purpley one. I like that. Okay. Alright, so these are my pages. I am going to cut off some of the things that I don't want, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want all of this white showing. Okay, I'm going to push that to the side. And we're just going to trim this stuff up. You guys know how I use my rotary cutter and ruler to trim. If you don't have one, if you have a paper cutter, that's perfect as well. Probably more perfect than this, but I used to be a quilter. And so, you know how many blades I have that are too dull for fabric, but just right for paper? And I was having a little trouble because most of my rulers are quilting rulers, so they're very like slippery. And then I remember that I had this ruler with the rubber, with the cork on the back. And I was like, oh, that is perfect. So that's what I've been using. I have a trimmer. I'm sure you've seen it on some of the videos, but my trimmer has gotten dull, and I don't know where to find the blades for it. And I haven't looked really hard, honestly, because I have this, and this works. So I'm not nearly as worried. All right. Do this side too. So this is how wide mine are going to be, and that's because that's how wide my paper is. My book pages are, but you can make these whatever size you like. I'm just trying to use up what I have. And we're just going to fold these. If you have a sewing machine, perfect time to use it to sew up the sides. If not, you can do what I'll be doing today, which is just gluing them. So we're just gonna fold these. I mean, just because these are loaded envelopes doesn't mean they have to be ginormous. You can load them up in the front with whatever you like and decorate them as you wish. I'm thinking that a loaded envelope like this would be really cool if you are trying to preserve, let's say, some of your grandparents' love letters or some of their small knick-knack items kind of situation that you can stuff in here and, you know, have the outside really prettily decorated and then the inside a little hidden treasure. or secret of some sort. So that's my thought behind this. And you know, when you're making something for any particular reason, you can add whatever story you like to it. But that's my thought on it. There we go. So I have 4 here. You saw how quickly that went. I have my tacky glue. Hold on. Okay. Oh no, I chipped it. I chipped my nail. That nail was split, and I've been kind of avoiding cutting it because I took off my gel nails. I'm gonna let them be, and I use these color sheets. I love color sheet or color street, whatever. I get them from my cousin, and I absolutely love them. Okay, so we're just going to fold this down, make sure the glue goes in really well. If you have a baby wipe, you know, use a baby wipe to catch any of that overflow, or a little rag of some sort. Okay, I like my corners rounded on my envelopes. I truly do. So I'm going to round this corners. No, not that one. I want it a little deeper. Maybe this one. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to round those. And I'm going to round these. Okay. Rounded corners. Nice flip up. If you are concerned about your envelope not being sturdy enough and you want to glue 2 pages together, you can. You know, it completely depends on you. I'm okay with these envelopes just being 1 ply, and the reason why I'm okay is because I've been working with envelopes quite a bit lately, with the privacy envelopes and all that kind of thing, and I noticed that envelopes are not the thickest piece of paper out there. They're very thin paper, most likely because they're trying to keep the cost of shipping things down. And so they want to make the envelopes as light as possible so that it doesn't cost you a lot of money to mail things out. Which, by the way, I have got to tell you guys this. If you did not know this, you should. My daughter usually does my mailing for me, especially since the COVID thing. I have not been going to the post office very often, and my 18-year-old, you know, my Calamity Jane, she's been doing my mailing for me, and we hadn't had any problems till last month, where every single piece of mail that we sent out came back to me. And so I finally went to the post office about a week ago, and I was like, listen, what's up with that? And the postman there at the desk explained to me that from now on, if you have a piece of mail that is not a regular shape, like, you know, like our stuff is usually not regular shaped. It's, think about it, we're sending books, and we're sending things that kind of bulk up those little envelopes that we put things in. And he said if it's not standard letter size and it cannot be sent just plain old first class mail, you have got to answer hazmat questions on your package. And if you do not answer hazmat questions on your package, then the post office will send it back to you. Well, I had 6 different packages come back to me last month, and my daughter felt very bad. She was like, what do you mean? I mean, like, I put the amount of postage the lady told me to put. Well, she put the amount of postage, but she didn't go in, sit back down with the person after she had put the right amount of postage and go through and answer hazmat questions on each and every one of these packages. So when I took this stuff back to the post office to have it reshipped, it turned out that that was a problem. For some reason, I thought it was because I had used the airmail ones, like the postage that is like $1.15, which is like your international postage rate. That's what I thought had happened, that post, you know, that stamp couldn't be used to send my letter to, within the United States. Because the statement, the stickers they had put on it were kind of weird, and I wasn't understanding what was going on. Well, it turns out that you have to go in and answer, even if you're putting the postage on at home with your Peep Me Bose machine, or printing it off online, whatever you're doing, you still have to go into the post office and make sure that you answer the hazmat questions, or your stuff will come back. And it had never ever happened to me. And I've swapped while I was quilting, and I've swapped for at least more than 12 months with junk journaling, and I had never had anything be sent back because of that, which was weird. All right, envelope is done. They're all done. Now I'm going to pull I have a little caddy on my desk that I keep things in. So I'm just going to approach it. I'm sure you guys have seen it before in some of my other videos. It comes out because I have all my things in here. And so I have a bazillion different things in here. But we're looking for things to decorate the envelopes with. And remember, you don't want to put things that are maybe too puffy and that puff out too much, because you don't want to have issues with the post office. But we do want some nice things on here. Let's see. Green on green? Not really, huh? Not for you, but maybe for you? No, not for you neither. Let's see. I think I like that idea. Let's see what else we add to it. If it said family, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? I could stick a family sign right over the top, couldn't I? Sorry guys, I'm just looking to see what we can use. I like this. This is going to be the picture I use on this occasion. I think she's perfect. Do I want her there, or do I want her here? I think I want her right here. This is going to be the supposed family portrait person. And I think I like it just like that. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what else we have got. That's not very vintagey. That went completely awry. Oh yeah, that piece of paper right there. Perfect. Let's see what else we have got. Oh, here we go. All right, guys, I've opted for cutting out the rest of this because it did take me like about 20-30 more minutes, and the video got really long. So I went ahead and I cut part of the selection process of me selecting the different things I was going to use to decorate it, and then we'll jump ahead to the end so that you guys can see some of the creative process and the finished product, and keep this video around 30 minutes. Enjoy! Alright, sorry about that, my camera went off. So we'll do one of each. We'll do one tag, we'll do one of those faux little letters, and we will do one journaling card. And so I want it to decorate it or do something on the front of it? I don't know. But you know what we can do? I have these family stamps here. Let's stamp the lady, maybe the boy. We'll stamp the boy on there. Let's get some ink and ink it up. Put family on here as well. This. There we are. Okay, I'm going to glue that there. And I'm going to take this one that says remember, and we're going to put it on there. And it's like remember family. Okay. There we go, remember family. And we'll put him in here as well. And then the last thing we need is a small tag. Oh, and look, that comes out perfect. A tag. Ooh, paper clip. I love that. Nice gold. Let's see if this tag is small enough. It's a little too long. But you know what I can do? I can cut it down. There we go. And let's re-round these corners. And let's re-ink it. This is a piece of book page that I had gessoed, so that's why it is not very dark in the center, and you can't, the words are a little faint, but it's because I had added gesso, and that's what made it that way. There we go. And we want more family sentiments, so we'll take her, this other stamp that I have here. We will dog this up. And we want her on this side, on that side. Oh yeah, this side, for sure. Nice. Oh, these stamps so good. Let's take you off. And where's the family one? Cannot find it. Maybe we'll leave it that way. Wish I had something that said love. Love would be perfect. Oh, here's family. And I have something that says love, but I put it away. Okay. Here we are. So we've got tag. We have a small journaling card. We have a small decorated little faux letter that you can journal on. But I like the idea of having this little faux letter in the envelope because it just gives it a little bit of warmth, I think. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We'll put this one in. I wonder if I have something I can use to tie up on here. Because this was all family related, I just need a little piece of this. I don't need the whole thing. There we go. Okay. This one, in the case of the tag, it is 2 pages glued together. I don't know, for some reason I like my tags to be at least cardstock or feeling like cardstock. There we go. To match the red over here on the front. And I'm going to just fold this down. I'm going to fold this down to be able to fit it in. So guys, this should fit in one small letter envelope to mail out. It should not be very expensive. It should actually be quite economical. And try to keep it as flat as possible so that it is machinable. All right, guys, this was your family rack loaded envelope. I know it's not terribly and incredibly loaded, but remember, this is going in your journal, so you're gonna want to maybe not overload it. And you can, when you put it in the journal, you can put it any way you like. I am going to put mine in a tuck spot somewhere in the journal that I'll create for it. All right, guys, this is it for today. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to say that you're going to the Family Rack event and mail out your rack by the end of the month. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that the video that I released earlier gives you a little more clarification. I am going to attach to this post a list of all the family racks that were done so far, and I am also going to be putting in there the information on with the video links, as well as the links to the printables for the family rack. There is one that does not have, well, I made it printable because it didn't originally have one, because which is the last month's one, which is the accordion, the accordion family portrait booklet that doesn't have a didn't have a set of instructions. I have gone ahead and created some instructions as far as like a supply list, and added some pictures on it so you guys could see it, but I don't have step-by-step written instructions for that one. If anybody wants to volunteer in the group to help us with these written instructions for the different RAK events. I know Melody is looking for someone that can take those videos and write some professional looking instructions, and we would all appreciate the help too. Guys, with the videos that I will be putting up with this, like I said, are the links to all the family racks, the video links for the tutorials for how to make your family rack journal. You can either make it a sampler journal, whatever you would like to call it, just a place to keep all your family racks in. The other thing that's going to be in there is oh lordy, brain damage. I'll record this again. All right, guys, so here are the loaded envelopes. I made 4, and then this was the original that was the inspiration piece. So this one, I went ahead and I made a few more things for it. I made a tag, which is what we'll need, a tag. I made this little fold-out letter and the journaling card. So with your random act of kindness, you're going to send the loaded envelope decorated. Try to decorate it as flatly as possible so that it's cheaper to mail. And then you're going to add those few items in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you this one. So those are that. And as you can see, they turn out really, really cute. We'll put those away. And then let's open up another one. This one. Look at those. I mean, they turned out really, really nice. I am very happy with the results. And I'm going to be sending these 4 out. And then this one with a little girl. There we go. I think this one is the simplest one out of all the ones I did. We'll put that one aside. And then this one with the pretty lady. And this one has, there we are. All right, guys. So you're gonna make your envelope, and you're gonna make the 3 items that go in it: the journaling card, the little fold-out note, and the tag. And you're going to send these to your partner. So pick someone that has selected going in the event and go ahead and send it to them. Don't forget to do this survey, and don't forget to post your pictures. It was really nice doing these. I really had a lot of fun, and I made quite a few of them very quickly. I hope you guys enjoy this. Take a look at the video. And have a wonderful, wonderful month. Bye, y'all.